6:16 if you're looking for that school day forecast. Jed's here. Jed, boy, kids gonna have the shorts and tennis shoes on today.
Yeah, definitely a different story here coming up for today. You can see the moisture in the air. This is some low clouds. This is Gulf air streaming up into Oklahoma with a gusty south wind that's out there this morning. 60 starting off. We'll climb it up to near 90. Got those winds that are up right now, and it's going to be windy today. We do have a chance for some rain and some thunderstorms today, but the chances are low. They're not great chances, so I think most spots will be dry, but if the storm does fire up, the potential is there for some severe weather. You see kind of the scale there on the severe risk. That chance will go up late afternoon into the evening, went through 3 o'clock at 10%, but really it's going to be about 4 through about 8, 9 o'clock this evening. And if a storm has a chance to fire here in the central part of the state, again, severe weather is something we got to monitor. We're going to watch that. Right now, it's all that gusty wind that's blowing up across the central plains from Texas, Oklahoma, up into Kansas as the storm system rides across the central northern plains. That cold front will come in, kind of kick up its heels, provide a chance for a storm here later today. We also have fire danger once again. Pay attention to it because fire danger will crank up today over West Oklahoma due to very low humidity. That's going to combine with some winds, 15 to about 25. They've been strong here earlier this month, but 15 to 25 is still enough to kick in and cause some problems there and create some hazardous type conditions. So we'll monitor that going into the afternoon. Then the severe risk, central East Oklahoma. Dry line punches east very quickly today, and that will provide an opportunity for some storms. It looks like the best chance will be over the eastern part of the state. And if a storm fires up, a low tornado threat, low wind threat, and an overall low hail threat. But of the three, the one I'm most concerned with, kind of thrown in the medium there, it's going to be some very large hail coming out of those storms today. Right now, we're 60 degrees waking up this morning. Very mild. Yesterday we were struggling to get to 40. South winds right now, 23 here out the door this morning. Let's check the humidity and the winds. This is going to be an interesting map because it shows you clearly where the dry line's at and also shows you clearly where that fire danger will be today. The brown is not good. Dry conditions out west at lunchtime. Winds today, 20, 30 mile per hour gusts. Winds do relax a little bit during the afternoon, but they're still up enough with low humidity. We're talking 5–10%. That's going to be a problem. It's going to drop off to near 15% for Oklahoma City. That creates kind of the issue here. So we have the dry line coming in. If it makes it all the way to Oklahoma City and our humidity drops to 15%, we're out of the storms, and the storms will be east of us. So it's the key here is where's that dry line going to set up? What's going to happen is it's going to move east, and it starts to move back to the west, so it will retreat as well. So it could kick up storms as retreats. So we're waiting to see how it plays out. Like I said, our chances are low. If storms develop, they could be severe. The better chances, again, will be in eastern Oklahoma. South winds gusty out there this morning. Winds do pick up by 4 o'clock today, near 90 today. Really hot conditions, much hotter than we've been. So prepare for that. Make sure your air conditioner is ready to go for your car. 50s, 60s out the door this morning. Windy conditions with those winds right now, 20, 30 sustained, and gusts at times are near 40 as warm air slugs up into the central parts of the country now as a much more spring-like pattern sets in. So the colors here, that's the energy in the atmosphere. There's your potential. It's going to be kicking in. And with that, a chance of a storm firing where that energy will be at its highest. Does start to retrograde, move back up into Oklahoma. And that sets up an unsettled night tonight, kind of unstable. But it mainly looks dry. Our next chance of storms goes up late tomorrow as that moisture is in place, got southerly winds. That dry line will be out west. And a few storms could kick in there. And those storms that develop tomorrow also could be severe. So the chances of rain overall are low. The potential for severe weather is up, so we're going to monitor that. Up near 90 here coming up today with that fire danger. Again, a big story out in west parts of Oklahoma. If some hail could develop, if storms develop, there could be some very large hail coming up today. Winds tonight could be close to 60, 65 with a few of those storms, and there is a low tornado threat. So we're going to monitor that going into the evening. Make sure your News 9 weather app is open and ready to go as those afternoon chances at best east of I-35. Chances here for the metro look low today and tomorrow. Best chances coming in, sure enough, right in the weekend as the storms go up by Saturday night.